Hello and welcome to our presentation of the inner workings of the Field Insights module we developed for the Agritech app. Right now we are on the main screen. You see these two field polygons next to each other that are selectors for the fields of the farmer. In the top bar you see a prediction indicator. This is the little white box with crop yield in it. If we predict the farmer will produce more yield than we predicted before, this is green and goes up. If it's less, we see a red indicator and it goes down. And on the far right, you see an overlay indicator, which is right now has a drop on it. So it's moisture level. What that means, I'll show you in a second. If I click on one of the fields, you see an overlay loading in. This is the blue overlay loading in with the light blue meaning less moisture and the dark blue meaning more moisture. As we calculate this out of satellite data, this actually is quite high resolution. So if I zoom into this, you can see that we calculate this on pixel basis. So it's 10 by 10 meter resolution, and you can see for the whole field which pixel has which moisture. I can change now to a different layer, the vegetation layer. Then we see basically the same. Dark means more vegetation, light means less vegetation. It's the same resolution, so even here we can see a lot of detail on a 10 by 10 basis. And obviously I can't only do this for one field, I can obviously also do this for the other field. So if I select the other polygon, you see again a vegetation overlay. And even here I can change back to the moisture index and see the blues again. Now you've seen the overlays, but we also have details for the field. So if I do this pull lab maneuver and bring out the detail screen, you see what details we give the farmer. Up at the top you see the name of the field, then it's corn field 1 in this example, then what we sow on this is corn, then the predicted yield for this field at the moment, and then moisture and vegetation indices and how it developed. And down in the graph you see how the vegetation index is developing at the moment. You see a timeline. And the little green bar behind it shows an optimal value we recommend for the farmer. In this case, because it's an example field, the development is a bit different. And you can even see in May or June how there's a sharp drop at some point. If we now switch over to moisture levels, we see the same, a line showing all of this over time. You see the drought in summer actually, and an optimal moisture level where the farmer should keep its field. And then we have the prediction. This is how we show the farmer what to predict in yield and how this developed over time, a good indicator for field health. But you see this is way too far zoomed out to actually see something. So here I'm showing you that we can actually zoom into the graphs and give more detail this way. And this basically is all the features of our application. If I now zoom back out and close this detail tab, you have seen everything. Thanks for watching.